Okay. Good morning, students. Okay, today we'll start. Before we start the class, what we had discussed in the previous class. Yes, you can type in the chat box or you can turn on your mic and say. Can anyone summarize about previous topic, what we had discussed earlier? Yes, you can type in the chat box or you can turn on your mic and say the answer. Operative functions. See, under HRM functions, managerial functions are over. The last we had discussed about operative functions. What are they? Procurement, development, compensation, maintenance, motivation, integration by Jenny Princey. Yes, very good, Jenny Princey. What is procurement? Can someone please summarize what is procurement? Or you can turn on your mic and speak. What is procurement? Or you can type in the chat box. Resource availability. Yes, good, Francis Diana. Resource availability. Anthony Frida. Very good. Okay, there is a good response from two of the people. Resource availability. Very good. See, procurement is resources availability could be maintained by the HR manager. Based on that, they will start functioning the HRM activities in an organization. Yes, very good. Then what about motivation? What is motivation? What is motivation? What is motivation? You can turn on your mic and speak, or you can type in the chat box. Give rewards. Yes, very good. Either it can be financially or non-financially. We can motivate them. Very good, Franklin Tamilan. And Dinesh, encourage the people. Yes, good, good. So without encouragement, no employees will be worked properly in the organization. So that people needs motivation in order to improve their performances. Good. Okay. Okay. Shall we go for the topic? Okay, today we are going to discuss about environment of HRM. So far we had discussed human resource management, what is HRM and what are the natures, what are the scope of HRM and what are the difference between personal management and human resource management and the functions of management. So lastly we had discussed about these one operative functions, procurement, development, compensation, maintenance, motivation, integration. I'll summarize very shortly. See, operative functions could be done by the middle managers of the organization or lower level employees of the organization. See, based on the resources availability, the organizational HR manager has to allocate resources and development, and the HR manager has to arrange training for the newcomers to develop their performance. And compensation for the extra work, we need to pay extra money to them. And maintenance at regular intervals, human beings can be monitored at regular intervals. Machinery can be checked out whether everything is in proper condition or not. And motivation, of course, without motivation people cannot engage too much towards the organizational works. So that encouragement, the HR manager has to appreciate the performance of an individuals or team members so that they can they can able to contribute much efforts to the organizations. And integration, of course, until and unless cooperation from all other departments, they could not able to achieve their organizational common goal. So every department has to contribute and they have to interact with each other department. For example, production department has to coordinate with marketing. Marketing department has to coordinate with finance, and finance has to coordinate with HR department. So each one of the departments can be interrelated or interconnected. Okay. And now today we are going to discuss about environment of HRM. Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes time. Could you please copy this diagram? Everybody is having note and pen with you. Could you please say yes or no? Can someone turn on your mic and say?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I'll give you 2 minutes time. Please make a note of it. Is this visible? My dear students, is this visible to you all? Okay,
Yes.
okay. Please make a note of it. I'll read out environment of HRM. Under that, you will have external environment and internal environment. With regard to internal environment, first you can write down human resource management. Within human resource management, you can write human resource development, then compensation, then safety and health, then employee and labor relations, then staffing. Along with, you can write marketing, operations, here finance, and other functional areas. So these are the things that comes under internal environment of HRM. Okay. And with regard to external environment, yes, you can write down society, next one is technology, technology, next one is unanticipated events, unanticipated events, and the next one is shareholders, shareholders, and next one is labor market, labor market, next one is competition, next one is customers, and next one is economy, next one is legal considerations, legal considerations, and the last one is unions, unions. Okay, did you finish? Can anyone please respond? Did you finish or not?
No, ma'am.
Okay, okay, make it fast. Please formulate once again. Now, did you finish now? Students, did you finish? Did you finished, ma? Can someone respond? Says or no?
Yes,
Finished.
ma'am.
Okay, good. So with regard to environment of HRM, it can be classified into external environment and internal environment. Can someone please tell me what is external environment and what is internal environment? Any guesses? What is external and what is internal? Any guesses?
External
Yes,
means
ma'am.
Yes.
outside,
Hmm.
outside of the organization.
Which one is outside of
Yep.
the organization?
Mm,
Which one is outside of the organization? External or internal?
Political.
infrastructure,
Political.
What?
infrastructure.
No, I'm asking what is the difference between external and internal environment? What are the difference between the two?
Ma'am, external means outside, ma'am.
Okay,
Internal means inside, ma'am.
internal means inside. Yes, very good. Thank you. Yes, with regard to environment, it can be classified into external and internal. So, external environment can have the focus on outside of the organization's activities. With regard to internal environment, which is inside of the organizational environment, that is comes under internal environment. So, internally, we are having the departments called marketing. Operations is also called as production department and finance department, and also the other functional areas. Okay, what are the functional areas could be available? That is what comes under this. Okay, and here, yes, listen. See, in case of internal environment, which directly relates with the human resource management or staffing. So, staffing function. What is staffing? What do you think about staffing? Any guesses? What is staffing?
Guiding, ma'am.
What? Yes,
Guide.
guiding. Okay, good. Then any other different answers? Any others wants to say the answer? What do you think about staffing? It is also one of the functions of management, no? Hmm. What is staffing? Okay, I'll tell you. It's,
Ma'am,
hmm.
ma'am, it means allotting the peoples for the right jobs, ma'am.
Yes, very good, exactly. See, allocating the human resources for the right job into the organization. That is what staffing function. So here, yes, staffing function is, it is also one of the functions of management, and also staffing is nothing but recruiting the human beings, supplying the human resources to the organization to achieve the organizational objectives. Yes, of course, even though we'll have automated machineries and well advanced technology we are using, but we need to operate the machineries. We need to appoint human resources for the organization, so that we need human beings. Okay, and the HR manager has to call for the vacancies through the advertisements, and the candidates may apply for a job. And what is the duty of HR manager? He has to filter out how many employees are applied for, or how many candidates have applied for the job, and based on the qualifications, experience, and the interview skills, they have to filter the right person for the right job at the right time. That is the duty of HR manager in most of the organization. So staffing function could be directly deal with the human resource managers, so it is called it as the internal environment. So internally the HR manager has to supplying the human resources to the organizational task. That is what this call it as internal environment. In case of HR development, human resource development, see, after recruiting the employee, the HR manager has to move on to the next level. So once the new candidate can be joined into the organization, he must undergo some training based on the organizational procedures, methods, and all work related activities, so that so that the human resource manager has to develop the individual's performance. How he has to develop the individual performance by giving proper training, even though they are well experienced to the organization and well qualified to the organization, but they need some basic practices towards the organization aspect. That's why the HR manager has to conduct training for the newcomers, those who are joined newly to the organization. That is what human resource development. So if individual performance can be developed, then automatically the team's efforts can be developed. And finally, the organizational activities could be developed further. So in order to get proper performances, improve their performances from the individual's point of view, the HR development could be done by HR manager. So it is focused on internally, so that it is also called as internal environment. And compensation. See, compensation can be of maybe leave adjustments or salary adjustments, monetary benefits, everything. For the extra work, for example, morning 9 to evening 5 o'clock will be the working hours for the employee. If we are getting due to the demands from the customers, so we have to increase the productivity, so that we have to expand our work timing, so that after 5 maybe 6 to 8, two more hours to be added in their work log, so that the 2 hours, for the extra 2 hours, the organization has to pay extra 2 hours salary. That is what compensation. And next one is safety and health. So it is not only the duty of HR manager that he has to allocate the resources, human resources to the organization, but he also focus on the safety perspective and the employee's health perspective. So the HR manager has to appoint one person as a safety officer for the organization, and he has to check out whether all the proceedings, all the procedures can be safety hazards can be maintained or not. Maybe, for example, in chemical industry, it is necessary to provide all the employees with the gloves, proper gloves to handle the chemicals. And in case of any fire usage or fire used product can be manufactured, the opticals can be given to the employees. That is what safety and health. So health in the sense the employer, the management can have to conduct a regular health checkup for the employees to maintain their health. Okay, and this is what could be done with the HR manager. And the next one is employee and labor relations. So in case of employee and labor relations, the HR manager has to maintain proper relationship between employees, among employees, and also the labor relations. So here labor relations means he may be a supplier, one who supplies the raw material to the organization. He is called as a supplier. So HR manager has to maintain good contact from the supplier and also customer, the one who buy the products from the organization. So the HR manager has to maintain the labor relations in a good manner. So with regard to internal environment, these are the points are covered. In operating these internal environment, we need support from marketing department, operations department, finance department, and other functional areas. So as we discussed earlier, marketing department, it is the duty of marketing department. They have to promote sales. And operations is also called as production department, and they will much focus on product, nature of the product, feature of the product, and its designs, color, and price, everything. It will be fixed by the production manager. And finance manager, he has to allocate funds to all other departments. And other functional areas may be R&D, research and development. So what is the duty of R&D department? They have to find out the problems of an organization, and based on the problems, they have to come up with the analysis. They have to come up with the good results. What we have to do, preventive action, corrective action, could be done by R&D department. And the HR manager has to consider the results by the other departmental areas. Yes. Can someone please turn off your mic? Okay, thank you. So these are the results. Sorry, the other functional areas results could be submitted to the HR manager, and he has to see the results. If it is applicable for the organization, he has to take it into the consideration. So this is what your internal environment. With regard to external environment, you can have society. So it is not only as an HR manager, he has to satisfy the organization people. He has to also satisfy, he should not create any damage. The organization should not create any damage for the society. Maybe the waste waters, it can be recycled into purified water, and this water can be utilized for some other purposes. See, wastages can be avoided, and the wastages should not be disturbed to the public. That is what the society. And technology, of course, in today's digital era, most of the industries are using technology. Without technologies, we could not able to produce much. We could not able to achieve the targets with short span of time. So technology is must for every organization. So based on the product, they may use new technologies. It is not only that every organization will have employees. With employees only they can produce the product. With the employee, along with machineries and along with new technologies, scientific technologies they may apply to achieve their organizational goal. And unanticipated events, the unexpected happenings may happen, maybe fire accidents or in case of any natural disaster maybe happen. For the unanticipated, unexpected situations, what will be the organizational proceedings that we have to discuss, that we have to planned accordingly as and when it is required. For the unanticipated events, the HR manager has to cope up with the organizational top management. They will discuss and they will find out any difficulties, and finally they can sort out. So make all the, it is the duty of HR manager, that is he should not allow any problems among the employees. So he has to sort it out. And shareholders, as you all know, the person one who invested shares to the organization, they may call it as a shareholders of the organization. So shareholders, they should contribute some money towards the organization, and based on their investments, they are going to get benefits, and they are also having some important role in the organization regarding the decision making processes. And labor market, of course, in labor market where there is a place called cheaper labor can be available. So the organizational HR manager has to see why. Do you know why the shoe manufacturing companies always focusing on unemployed, sorry, uneducated people, illiterate people, because they will not demand much. If they appoint for any degree holder or any educational person, so they may demand much salary to the organization. So for the illiterate people, they'll satisfy with 150 rupees per day. That's why all the shoe manufacturing companies will focus much on cheaper labor market. Okay. In competition, of course, in everyday, in day-to-day life also we may face such competitions. In business, we may have such much competitions. So as a HR manager, he is not only focusing on the organizational insight point of view, he is also focusing on the competitors perspective, what the other companies are doing and what the competitor company is offering benefits to the employee. He's also seeking searching on it, and based on it he has to predict the competition and ready to face the competition. Okay. And customers, yes, of course, customers are the ultimate important thing for the organization to achieve the organizational objectives, to earn the profit. See, customers is of course always the HR manager or the organization has to maintain good relationship with the customer. At regularly, they have to keep the customers engaging for a long time. Maybe the organization may conduct a contest, may conduct any competitions like Airtel Super Singer. No, why they have lot of sponsors, why they have to maintain, sorry, organize such kind of events for the their promotional activities, because through that programs only many people may know what are the sponsors and what are the products can be available. So this is one of the way to keep the customers for long period of time. That is why we must focus always on customers point of view, and it is a duty of organization to satisfy the customers needs, wants, and their expectations, their preferences, everything. And economy is, as a HR manager here, he must think about whatever the expenses that we may spend towards the organizational activities. That is what we are going to get back by the products, by selling the products. So he has to maintain the economy level in the organization. And legal consideration, maybe government proceedings, government regulations, that we have to follow it. And unions, see, every organization there will be a term called unions, trade unions. Why unions can be framed? The common individual groups can be there, and the groups can demand their needs and wants to the management. If anything goes wrong, insecurity, injustice can be happen among the employees. An employee can have a union leader. Through the union leader, they can approach their problems to the management, top management, and the union leader has to bridge the gap between employer and employee so that the organizational problems could be resolved at the last. Okay, and this is what your environment of HRM. So do you have any doubt in this? So with this, your environment of HRM is over, internal and external environment. So do you have any doubt in this, students? Yes, or you can type in the chat box. Do you have any doubt? Students,
Ma'am,
please.
could you find the slide, ma'am, for a few minutes?
Slide. Okay, 1 second. Is this visible
No, ma'am.
now?
Now it is visible, ma'am.
Yes, others, please. Do you have any doubts? You can ask me now.
9th slide, ma'am.
9th slide. This is previous one, no? Operative function. The last class topics.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Is others, please. Do you have any doubt in this? Say yes or no. Do you have any doubt? No, no doubts. Okay. Okay, good. Then, okay, now tell me what are the environments of HRM? What are the environments of HRM? You can type in the chat box what are the environments of HRM. Internal and external. Okay, good. So what are the points that comes under internal environment? What are the things that comes under internal environment? Can someone please turn on your mic and speak? What are the internal environments? What are the internal environments? Or you can type in the chat box. What are the points that we had discussed? Jenny Princey, marketing, okay. Marketing, financial operation. Okay, good, Franklin. Then, what are the internal environment? Nobody has written notes. You can refer your notes and you can type in the chat box your answers. You can type. Other functional area, okay. What is the important one? I had discussed no staffing, human resource development. Okay, staffing, HRD. Okay, I'll show you the slides again. Yes, internal environment, staffing, human resource development, compensation, safety and health, employee and labor relations. So this is what your internal environment in association with the marketing department, operation, finance and other functional areas. Whereas external environment, society, technology, unanticipated events, shareholders, labor market, competition, customers, economy, and legal considerations. So these are the external environment and internal environment. Okay. So you don't have any doubts? Compensation by Xavier Francis. Okay, good. Okay. So how was the class today? Are you able to follow the class? Or if you have any difficulties, you can tell me now. Or is this okay for you? You can say yes or no, or you can turn on your mic and speak. Lokesh, for you it's okay. 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 Okay, Franklin. Thank you. Okay, today I'll upload one quiz questions in the Moodle platform. Please take part in it. Very few of them are properly attended Moodle activities. I don't know what about others. Please inform the absentees. I'll upload all the resources in the Moodle platform. Today afternoon, I am going to upload a quiz questions. Please attend the quiz questions. Okay. So with this, we shall wind up today's class. Yes, thank you, students. Thank you very much. Yes, Franklin.
If quiz is wrong, any affection is there, ma'am?
I will not ask much questions. Maybe 10 questions or 7 questions I'll ask. From this topic only, I'm saying. Or what
Okay,
we
ma'am.
had discussed, nature, scope, based on the previous topics and today's topic, I'll take only 10 questions. That is enough. I will not ask
Okay.
much questions. Huh? Okay, Franklin,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, students, thank you. We shall see in the next class. Thank you very much for your patience listening. Thank you. You can leave now.